Welcome to Jimmy Bowen and Friends. Each week's episode features Jimmy Bowen and a special guest like Mo Pitney, Claudette King, Keith Burns, and more. Today's guest is Todd Tilghman. Now, here's Jimmy Bowen.
One more hour to go to the sweetest woman any man can ever know. Now the miles are flying and I'm drawing near to your loving arms around me. I can almost feel cross the state line, start to grin. He's back on the pedal and take it all in. Past the cornfields when we do, roll down the window, let the country come through. I'm home again. When I see that mile marker 10, yeah, I'm home again. When I see that mile marker 10. I've got time for spending with the one that I love. And you know it's you, darling. You're the one I've been thinking of. Number 7 around the bend, that big old barn is a long lost friend. Twin oak trees by the mail patch side, hating to read, but coming on down. I'm home again. When I see that mile marker 10, yeah, I'm home again. When I see that mile marker 10, Lord, I'm home again. When I see that mile marker 10, go home.
Welcome to the show. I love that tune. Anyway, hey, you guys, we got an exciting night tonight. We have got a singer, songwriter, family man. This guy is just amazing. Looking forward to it. And we have got Mr. Todd Tilghman with us tonight. You guys give him a big hand. We are looking forward to having fun with Todd. And we'll be back right after these messages with Mr. Todd.
There's more Jimmy Bowen and Friends coming up right after this.
Award-winning Americana Bluegrass Red Dirt country artist Jimmy Bowen has been creating music and entertaining for over 4 decades. Jimmy shared the stage with music greats like William Lee Golden, Linda Davis, Jimmy Fortune, Rhonda Vincent, and more. Jimmy's latest single, I Ain't Gonna Live Like That, is available through all streaming platforms and digital outlets. For updates on music, upcoming tour dates, and merchandise, head on over to jimmybowen.com.
Welcome back to Jimmy Bowen and Friends.
Well, thank you. Welcome back. This gentleman here is a great singer, great performer. You're going to recognize him. We'll get into the questions when we tell you the secret about him. But anyway, make welcome Mr. Todd Tilghman to the stage.
Thank y'all.
Man, this is great having you here.
Thank you. I appreciate you asking me to come.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule.
Oh, sure
and
thing.
Visiting with us, my man. Now, you got your start in church at what, 8?
8 years old, yeah.
So, did you know that music was going to be down the road for you at that age?
No, I mean, through my teen years and stuff, I knew I loved it, and I actually, that's the kind of time in my life I realized that I guess I was okay at doing it. But honestly, up until I went on the show, I never knew that it was something that I could make a living doing, and people wanted to buy tickets to, you know. But now, man, now it's literally like, it's always been in my blood, but now it's just a bigger deal than it's ever been.
Yeah. I think church does that. It kind of gets you that momentum, and it teaches you a lot when you're singing in a church.
Teach you to sing from the heart. And,
it does.
From a deep place.
It really does. All right, now here's the secret. 2020. Man, you look really good. 2020, this guy won The Voice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Big voice winner here, my man. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I can't take a ton of credit. I just kept on singing until there wasn't no more singing to do. So.
Well, how was winning The Voice? How has that changed your direction in your life itself?
Honestly, I was in a rough spot before I went on The Voice, and I was going to have to make some changes anyway. And so when I went on the show, I was kind of feel like that was just God's grand gesture to say this is the direction to take, you know. And it's changed my life completely. We've moved up here closer to Nashville and changed career paths. And I still do tons of ministry stuff, but I'm not in full-time ministry like I was before. And so really, it's just changed everything. Now I get to write and sing and record and, you know, travel around. So changed everything.
That is wonderful, my man. Now, you were on Blake's team, right?
Right.
Okay. So how's Blake helped you since all of that?
Oh, man.
Has he?
Yeah, Blake, first of all, to me, the first thing I'll have to say is he's just been a really great friend to me, which is really just priceless. He's a wealth of knowledge, you know. He let me come on the Grand Ole Opry with him, you know, and so that was insane. So he's helped me in tons of ways.
Yeah. Well, everybody loves the Opry. I mean, that's a total different feel stage, isn't it?
It really is. It's like a dream when you're out there.
Yeah, for all the legends that have ever been on that stage. That is...
Yeah, you feel like this tiny little part of this huge thing, you know.
Well, tell us about the song. You're going to do this song tonight, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, right?
Yeah, you know, I imagine I'm not alone when I say God in heaven only knows where I'd be had I not had a mama that just stayed praying for me. And that's really kind of Blood, Sweat, and Tears is all about what my life's about. My mama prayed for me, the blood of Jesus, and the sweat of my own brow.
That's wonderful, wonderful. We can't wait to hear this. And you do such a good job on this. You guys are going to enjoy him. Please make welcome again, Mr. Todd Tilghman.
$17:02 a.m., 90 miles an hour with a couple of friends. I didn't know it then, but Mama was praying. Must have missed that tree by half an inch. We walked off without a scratch. I guess God heard every word she was saying. You can believe what you want to believe in, but I know why I'm still breathing. For a couple of bucks, never been closer to giving up. I didn't know it then, but God was moving. 'Cause the same hands that worked too hard and changed the tires on your first car are the same hands now that I hold you in. Jesus does the same, and Mama says the amens, and I'm just living proof of why they call that grace amazing. I guess Mama's got his ear, 'cause the only reason I'm still here is his blood. Jesus does the saving. Mama says the amens. And I'm just living proof of why they call that grace amazing. I guess Mama's got his ear, 'cause the only reason I'm still here is his blood, my sweat, and her tear. His blood, my sweat, and her Thank y'all. Thank you so much.
Don't go away. Jimmy Bowen and Friends will be right back.
Award-winning Americana Bluegrass Red Dirt country artist Jimmy Bowen has been creating music and entertaining for over 4 decades. Jimmy shared the stage with music greats like William Lee Golden, Linda Davis, Jimmy Fortune, Rhonda Vincent, and more. Jimmy's latest single, I Ain't Gonna Live Like That, is available through all streaming platforms and digital outlets. For updates on music, upcoming tour dates, and merchandise, head on over to jimmybowen.com.
Welcome back to Jimmy Bowen and Friends.
Whew. Man, that was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
No wonder you won the voice, dude. That was
Thank
one.
you.
What do you think about Todd? Man,
Thank y'all.
I tell you what, that was awesome, dude.
I appreciate that.
You got a cool story on the other side, though.
Yeah.
You married your high school sweetheart.
That's right, yeah.
Now, I thought I had kids. 8 kids.
8 kids, that's right. Yeah, 6 at home, but 8 total. Yeah, a couple have flown the coop.
You gonna have a band, right?
Yeah, you know, it's wild. it's total chaos.
So how has, without kids and with music and you and going out on your dreams and what you'd like to do, how does that affect your fatherhood? How has that made you a better person, or, you know, how do you feel about it?
You know, family, my kids and my family, I think, number one, have provided like a muse for me when I'm writing and stuff. So much of my music is about my family and my family life. And then also traveling and things like that have made me way more intentional about spending time with my wife and loving on my kids, you know.
There you go. Yeah, it'll do it to you, won't it? You know. Now your wife's name's Brooke, right?
That's right. Yeah.
All right. So you guys wrote a book.
Yeah.
You wrote a book, right? Tell us a little bit about the book that you wrote, the Every Little Wind.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
We wrote Every Little Wind because after The Voice, it was really important to me to sort of share with the world that The Voice is cool and millions of people watch it and all, but really the most important victories in our lives as a husband and wife and family were little things that nobody ever saw on TV, just kind of things that we won every day, you know.
Yeah. Cool. Well, now, mentioned in the writing with the book, now you write songs, so what do you like to write about?
I think I love to just say sort of slice of life. I think there are a handful of things that sort of tie us all together, like faith and family and things like that. So I like to write about my faith and about my family and about the passing of time, and we only get so many trips around the sun, you know. Love to write about that.
With it being that natural, it's a natural write, isn't
That's
it?
right, yeah. And tell the truth in it. Yeah, you just tell the truth in your songs.
So you're more or less writing from the heart than
That's
you
right.
are anything else. That's cool. Well, tell us about this next song that you wrote.
Yeah, Home Wasn't Built in a Day. Home Wasn't Built in a Day is the only song that I've ever written that I can remember so far that we didn't have to take any creative liberties. This song is our story as a family, and every word of it's true. Like, all of it actually really happened, and it's about, you know, there's a proverb that says, don't despise the day of small beginnings, and that's what it's about. You know, we moved into her grandma's garage apartment, and now here we are 25 years later with 8 kids in Nashville.
There you go. And you're going to do that right now, right?
Let's do it.
You guys make welcome again Mr. Todd Tilghman.
In a 1-bedroom apartment over her grandma's garage, just a couple crazy kids in love, that's where this story starts. We weren't afraid of nothing, 'cause we didn't have a clue, Couple stick-on tiles and a coat of paint, and we turned that house into a home. It wasn't built in a day, didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of ups and downs, a lot of wrongs and right. I did a lot of hanging on when I wanted to let go. It took a lot of years and tears and prayers, but now we know that home wasn't built in a day. The numbers on the mailbox ain't the only thing that changed when you handed me that test and then a book of baby names. It wouldn't be the last time I'd see that glow again. After 2 turned into 3, turned into 4, turned into 10, and filled our home. It wasn't built in a day, didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of ups and downs, a lot of wrongs and rights. You did a lot of hanging on when you wanted to let go. It took a lot of years and tears and prayers, but now we know that home wasn't built in a day. Hey. Oh, the days were long, but the years flew by. These pictures on the wall show me why. The story of you and I, it wasn't built in a day, didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of ups and downs, a lot of wrongs and rights. We did a lot of hanging on when we wanted to let go. It took a lot of years and tears and prayers, but now we know that home wasn't built in a day. It wasn't built in a day. Oh. Love y'all. Thank you.
We'll be back with more Jimmy Bowen and Friends in just a moment.
Award-winning Americana bluegrass red dirt country artist Jimmy Bowen has been creating music and entertaining for over 4 decades. Jimmy shared the stage with music greats like William Lee Golden, Linda Davis, Jimmy Fortune, Rhonda Vincent, and more. Jimmy's latest single, I Ain't Gonna Live Like That, is available through all streaming platforms and digital outlets. For updates on music, upcoming tour dates, and merchandise, head on over to jimmybowen.com.
Welcome back to Jimmy Bowen and Friends.
Well, thank you and welcome back. What'd you think of Todd? Whew, man, what a singer, family man. He's got it all, doesn't he? Songwriter. The guy is wonderful. We'd love to have him on the show and glad he could take some time and be with us. Listen, we're going to close the show. How many Gordon Lightfoot fans we have? Anybody like Gordon Lightfoot? I tell you what, it was a real sad day. We lost that icon a couple of months back. But we're gonna do a tune of his that we just like doing. Kind of a laid-back song, but we hope that you guys enjoy it. We're gonna say good night to you, and we'll catch you on the next show.
Picking up the pieces of my sweet shattered dream. I wonder how the old folks are tonight. Her name was Anne, and I'll be damned if I recall her face. She left me not knowing what to do. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, away on you. Turning back the pages to the times that I love best, I wonder if she'll ever do the same. Now the thing that I call living is just being satisfied with knowing I've got no one left to blame. Carefree highway, I've got to see you, my old flame. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Searching through the fragments of my dream shattered sleep, I wonder if the years have closed her mind. I guess it must be wanderlust or trying to get free from the good old faithful feeling we once knew. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, I've got to see you, my old flame. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, morning out the blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you.